welcome to another episode of The American Dream with your host, Amir Jawaherian. Today, we're going to step into my favorite barbershop in town. It's not just to get a fresh haircut. We're going to actually dive into a topic that is dear and near to everyone's heart, men's health. Hey, Max.
Hey, Amir.
How you doing?
Good, man. Good to see you.
Oh, great to see you as well, Max. I really appreciate you taking the time. I know you guys are extremely busy this time of the year, and I'm super excited to get this conversation going.
Hey, me too. Never too busy to have an honest conversation about men's health. So thanks for having me, Amir.
Let's do it.
Appreciate it.
Tell us what's Movember all about and how you guys are living up to your amazing slogan of changing the face of men's health.
Absolutely. So Movember has always holistically been about men's health. We started off focused on prostate cancer and testicular cancer back in 2003, founded out of Melbourne, Australia by two guys at a bar, just having a beer. They wanted to bring more attention to men's health. One of their friends was actually going through breast cancer at the time, and they noticed how much love and support and resources she was receiving from the whole breast cancer awareness movement. So they started off in 2003 focused on prostate cancer, which is the #1 cancer among older men. In fact, 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer at some point in their lives, which is a harsh reality, but luckily it's a very preventative disease as long as you're proactive and you seek help early on, right? And then they were also focused on testicular cancer, which is the #1 cancer among younger men. Again, very preventable disease as long as you catch it early. And if you find something abnormal or doesn't feel right, go talk to your doctor. Seems pretty straightforward, but that's what it's all about, right? And then most recently, we introduced suicide prevention and mental health back in 2018, about 5 years ago, because of the crisis we're seeing globally with men's mental health. Unfortunately, 3 out of 4 suicides in the US are made by men, so clearly there's a lot of work to be done. But overall, Movember's holistically always been about men's health from a high level. We try to keep it light, we try to keep it fun, try to meet men where they're at, where they're most comfortable. And ultimately our goal is to have men live happier, healthier, and longer lives. So the way our program works is, of all the funds that we raise, and typically in the US we raise about $20 million per year, about 60 million globally between our Australian, US, and Canadian markets. Of the funds that we raise, about 78% of that gets donated to research programs and other funded programs that we support. We're seeing this correlated line between men going to therapy and the suicide rate among men increasing. More men are going to therapy, but more men are taking their own lives, mostly for preventable reasons. And it's this weird correlation where maybe traditional therapy isn't working as effectively as it used to. So we have a ton of resources and programs that we have in-house that we promote, one of which is called Movember Conversations, which helps you tackle those challenging conversations that you might have with a loved one who's going through something difficult or is having mental health struggles or suicidal ideation. It's kind of a starting point for you to have those difficult conversations. So I would encourage folks to go to movember.com/conversations to check out that tool just to kickstart those challenging conversations that you have with loved ones. And then, as I mentioned earlier, Making Connections is an incredible program that we're supporting and funding that targets underserved, low-income communities that struggle to find readily accessible tools at an affordable rate for mental health resources.
As we wrap things up, I want to leave you with a quote that I heard recently from Dwayne Johnson. And the quote goes, "One day or day one. Let's make today day one." Thank you for watching another episode of The American Dream. Keep dreaming and make every day count.